What's up, Brazo? How's it going, bro? What's up, Tyler? Tyler Durden. What's up, Danny? How you doing, bro? Emotions crazy right now. Yeah, that happens. The ups and downs of breakups. What's up, Dylan? Yeah, cool. There's lots more to come. I'm so sore. I've been slamming the gym every day. Woo! Woo, buddy. I'm glad you're here, Dylan. You can hang out for a bit, see what it's all about. Are you a new subscriber? What's up, Jensen? How you doing, bro? What's up, Tim? Ooh, I just bit my cheek. Ooh. Actually doing nachos. Nice, bro. Dylan, discovered your channel 2 weeks ago. Been watching all your vids to catch up. Oh, okay. Did you see the gradual progression of my quality? The beginning of my first like 100 videos are ass. They're a lot better now. Taiwan, how you doing? Man, we're getting people from where are all you guys from, by the way? Just got another subscriber right now. Dylan sucks though. I'm about to bounce to work, but I'll watch it when I get back. Yeah, it'll be uploaded on my channel. Texas, currently in Iraq. You deployed? Are you in the military? You deployed over there? Or something like that? I live in Canada, so I don't know what you do. I don't know what your country does. Yeah, I'm a security contractor. Okay, cool. Cool. Used to be in the Army. Thank you for your service, bro. Even though we're different countries, still allies. Maybe not with Trump, but I don't know. Who knows? Trump and Trudeau don't like each other. Tyler, just wait a sec, bro. Let's wait for more people to get here. Around maybe like the 20 people mark or something like that, or maybe like the 6 or 7 minutes mark. Dylan says, thanks, man. I actually worked with Canadians for about 3 months one time. Yeah. Canadians are cool people, bro. They swear a lot, but yeah. They're kind. I just saw that you subscribed, Axe. I'm just gonna call you Axe. Initiating no contact when relying to your video for you. Awesome, perfect. All right, Dylan, take it easy, bro. Be safe. So, do you guys think we should read some comments? Some good, juicy comments? Oh, some people comment the most hilarious shit. Let's see if I can bring it up here. Because the thing is, the way that YouTube works, guys, if you guys ever start a channel of your own or anything like that, most of the people who absolutely love you don't actually comment anything. They just keep watching your shit because that's how normal people are. What's up, Danny? How you doing, bro? Honolulu. Cool, cool, cool. Karen, why do you move your mouth that way? Which way? Because I was chewing food. Okay. I see what you might. Okay, up here, I have like a little tiny little gap between like my tooth and my gum, and sometimes food gets up there, so I get it out with my tongue. But how are you, Karen? What brings you? What brings you here? Is this your first time being here? Where's my comments section? Community. What's up, Jack? Where you been, bro? Shit. We'll read some good comments. I removed, I think, 1 or 2 comments today. I am good. Yes, it's my first time. Awesome. Well, welcome. Mary Lou, how are you? Indonesia. I have a lot of people across the world. Hanging with a new girl. Actually, believe it or not. Awesome, Jack. So we're almost at 20 people. So Tyler, I'll get to your question real soon. I think we should start out with some good comment reading when we start lives, because you guys need to see the type of shit that people say. Because again, like I was saying before, that most of the people who absolutely love you, like, won't comment very much, but people who hate you will. And oh man, the shit that they say, it is hilarious. No, you love me, bro. Throwing shade. Nah. You know what makes me laugh though? Other coaches or other people who don't show their face judging other coaches. That bugs me. I'm starting to see a little bit of that around my community. And I'm like, who are you to judge people who are trying to help others? And you're like, oh, this, like, okay, like, I understand that there's some out there that are fucking garbage. Like, absolutely, they're not giving any value. They're just literally looking for money. But like, if you don't show your face, or if you're one of those people who hides behind the camera and you throw shade at people, it's like, what are you hiding? You know what I mean? They are just what's that mean, Karen? I don't. That looks like a, hey Dissy, how you doing? That looks like a typo. What did you mean to say? Unless you can explain what that means to me, because I don't know what that means. Oh, jealous. Yeah, I mean, like, and that's the thing. Like, and I've heard some good dating coaches out there that don't show their face. But if I were them, I wouldn't be running around saying like, oh, let's judge this coach, let's judge that coach. Just work on your own business. You know what I mean? It's just kind of funny to me. But we'll get to some comments. Tyler, I'm going to answer your question real quick now. 2 weeks into no contact, my homie sent me a screenshot of a message my ex sent one of her girlfriends saying that she misses touching me and that she's sad we're not going to talk again. Good or bad? I mean, she could be missing you and all that stuff, but again, like, is she reaching out? Is she doing anything? Like, if you reach out too early, she might say that she misses you, but there could be conflicting feelings there. You never know. Like, what you want is direct contact to come your way, bro. Okay? That way you know that she's ready to go there emotionally. Okay? I need to set you guys up like over here or something, because I got to read the comments off my other computer here behind you. So let me figure out some way to do this, and we're going to have some fun tonight, guys. Let's have some fun with some trolls. I like it. Let me just find something to prop you guys up on. It doesn't mean anything unless she's telling him directly. Yeah, I mean, like, she can say it inside all she wants, but if she's not saying it to you, she doesn't want to get back together with you, then, you know what I mean? What's the point? You want direct contact, brother. Dissy says, so I started talking to a guy, and I found out yesterday that my ex followed him on Instagram after I posted his picture on Snapchat. Then the next day, my ex got his best friend to go up to the guy in school and ask if we were talking. I'm really confused because he acted like he didn't give a shit about me. He doesn't want you dating other people, but doesn't want to date you or something like that. Fucking people, man. Weird people, bro. I don't know. I don't get it. Well, actually, I'll take that off. My bad, guys. I'm just taking my mic off the desk because it's in the way. I don't get it. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, I know. People are fucking weird. People are weird, man. People have no idea how attraction works at all. At all. Start asking me questions, guys, if you want to. Karen Thomas asks, what does it mean when a guy tells you during sex that he loves being with you, then ghosts you? Is that a McGriddle that you're munching on? No. So I'm super weird, guys, by the way. So this is a donut. But I barely ever eat donuts. Like once in a blue moon I ever have them. And I went and got my like a coffee, right? And I only eat the tops of them because they have like the icing and stuff on it. I'm weird, okay? Don't judge me. I don't know. This is just all extra shit that I don't need in my body. But I wanted my donut, man. So I'm weird. Fuck it. To answer your question, Karen, I guess honestly, like he's just telling you what he wants you to hear, or telling you what you want to hear. Karen, how old are you, by the way? 20s, 30s, 40s, younger? Dominique says same. I only love the tops of muffins. See, like I don't need to eat the whole donut. I don't know. It's just there's not enough. If that thing was doused, you're 60. If that thing is doused in like chocolate and maple dip goodness, then I would eat the whole thing, but they only do the tops of them, so I only eat the tops, you know? You're 60. So, I mean, he's just telling you what he wants you to hear, you know? He's not going to be, you know. Okay, like, and like, what do you mean by ghosting? Like, when's the last time you heard from him? Because some people have a fucked up definition of what ghosting means. Like, when's the last time you actually heard from him? And don't gas it. Like, just be honest. Just coming out of a 30-year marriage and have so much to learn. 3 weeks. 3 weeks is quite a while. Maybe he didn't like what he maybe he didn't want to make you feel bad and he didn't like what was given to him in bed with you. 30-year marriage. See, the thing is too, Karen, like 30 years ago when you actually got married, like they didn't teach this stuff in school. They didn't teach this stuff at all. And it's like now you have so much to learn, right? So it's good that you're here learning now, at least, right? What does it mean when someone shows mixed feelings? Okay, Patrick says, what does it mean when someone shows mixed feelings, then say, I'm confused, I'm not ready for anything, when you tell them you like to date them and then ghost you? It sounds, Patrick, like you might have over pursued just a little bit and you're looking for something serious a little too quickly. That's what I would say. Danny says, ever notice after a breakup, the loyal one stays single and deals with the damages until healed, and the dumper cheater is always with another relationship? Yes, yes, I know it happens all the time. Karen, maybe he's just literally there. Look at somebody's actions. Okay, you're looking at, like, he said this both times. I mean, if he really liked you, he'd be talking to you, hitting you up a little bit more to make more dates with you, especially if he knows all the stuff that us guys here know, right? The stuff that I'm trying to help you guys with. So, I mean, look at the actions. If he ghosts you, start moving on. Start hanging out with other guys. So, when did your marriage end, Karen? Because you're going to be going through a lot of different raw emotions, and that's actually what I wanted to talk about today. I want to have like a really good discussion about what you'll feel after a bad breakup, marriage breakup. The feelings are going to be the same. Danny says, if your ex started dating someone right after you broke up, that means the other person was there the whole time. At least they were there for a little while, Danny. The latter half, I think, not the latter half, I'm sorry. The last few months of the relationship, probably, give or take, something like that. Because this is what usually happens. Near the end of a relationship, you start seeing your girlfriend pull away. They and they're dating somebody right after. They probably felt like the relationship was coming to an end at that point, right then. You didn't see it coming. And then you're like, okay, like, well, she's just acting a little weird. You leave her alone. Instead of paying attention to her actual attraction level, you just ignored it. And then she started dating somebody else. Now, is it right? I don't think so. I think that more people should just be single and, take their time to heal from a breakup, because it's just holding on to shitty negative emotions. Now, that being said, that doesn't happen. That's not real. That's not real life. So, at the end of a relationship, they're like, okay, like they start dating somebody else and they start, moving on to the relationship, and you're left going, what the fuck? Right. So, I mean, they're not there the whole time, but they're there for a bit, because that's the time that maybe some other guy started, coming around and started talking to her. And she's like, okay, I have another option here, which a lot of women do have not extra, but more options than guys. A lot of girls have a lot of orbiters that hang around. Why do ex-girlfriends come back when you get over them, or when it's too late? It's the universe, buddy. That's what happens, man. I'm telling you. Like, honestly, that happens all the fucking time. Like it'll always be like that. It'll always be like, they always come back when at least you're like, I'm over you. I'm done. I don't want this anymore. And then you're left going, well, had you said this maybe a couple months ago, this would have been fine. But okay, so some of the comments that I see on my actual channel are like use this spell to get your ex back. Guys, don't ever fall for that shit. If you want a solution to all your problems, use this spell to get your ex back. It's funny. So anyway, let me get to more of your questions, guys. Taslim P says, okay, Taslim, not like, for one, ask me a question. Don't post your whole story here. Everyone, it's great and it will help, but when there's more people, if you want real help, you can either book a session or email me or something like that. Okay. But I'll read it for now, since you already posted it. My ex broke up with me 2 weeks ago. An old friend of mine was hitting me on Instagram. To make a long story short, the first thing I said was, you have a girlfriend? And we wouldn't stop. I said, okay, I have a boyfriend. I blocked him after that and sent, a lot of people block each other so fucking easily. It's so funny. Sent the screenshots to my boyfriend. He flipped out on me and said I should have stopped immediately. Told the guy I have a boyfriend, and in fact, should never responded to a random guy at all. I haven't heard from him since. The heated exchange, and he blocked me on all social media. I'm so confused. Dude, did I do something? Email me. William says I'll give you my email down below. Jack says, yo, I finished Tactical Guide to Women, great book. I'm about to get my second read of it. Yes, it's a fucking fantastic book. Amazing book. Let's see here. Taslim, email me. It's right here. Okay. Telepathic vibrations. Tim says, now I'm getting likes on Facebook to reach. Oh, no more reach outs yet. Staying in no contact. Trajectory changing. Again, don't pay attention to social media, bro. Don't worry about social media shit. DC says, I saw a post that said these younger generations aren't made or prepared for marriage. How do you feel about that? I would say that it's sort of true in a way, Dissy, because the younger generations are so attached to social media and so attached to access with their phones. Also, a lot of them are raised by single parents too, which is obviously going to be an issue. So yeah, but again, look. Marriage, the idea of marriage is still something that boggles my mind. It's like there are certain reasons why some people get married, and I think you should take a really long time before you even ever make that decision. More so, they're not ready for committed relationships, is what I would say. But it's because a lot of them are just looking to get instead of give. Relationships are about giving, not getting. If you want to have a successful relationship, you have to be giving all the time. You're in the service industry. Jack says, yo, oh yeah, I already said that. DR, I got dumped today. Pretty crappy feeling. She said she would never get back with me ever again. That's what she says right now. I don't mean to give you any false hope either, DR, but look, like whenever a woman says something, just at the end of that sentence, say it right now. Bill, Bill, you know things are getting desperate when you're a grown adult trying to sell spells. Fuck. Get your ex back if you listen to this track for 10 minutes. Exactly. I just got a coaching call booked right now. Just saw it on my phone. Awesome. Through Telegram. I don't do email coaching. I do it through Telegram because email is so fucking slow. Taslim, yeah, just send me an email there, and we'll talk about what you need to do from here. Shade says the situation was resolved by Max's mother knocking some sense into her. Dissy, I agree. She says the idea of marriage kind of scares me. Like I don't want to feel trapped or suffocated. Well, it won't scare you if it's with the right man who knows how to treat you, right? Yilver Reyes says, hey, buddy, nice videos, big fan. By the way, it's been a week since no contact and I got a restricted call today. I still didn't do anything. Restricted call from her? Patrick says they're attached to examples like Aisha and Steph and Beyonce and Jay-Z, but don't want to go through the struggles. Yeah, and that's another thing. Like they don't like at signs of trouble, they don't want to stay, and that's very true. I mean, I don't know of every single relationship. Obviously, some people will go through it, but again, that's going to be depending on what their parents taught them too, and what they saw growing up as kids. And if they see their parents working through an issue, toughing out the hard parts, then they're going to be the same way, or they're going to at least try to be the same way. Jack Runner says people need to stop trying to get an ex back and start upgrading who their ex is, i.e. get a better partner. Yeah. I mean, that's what I always did. That's what I always said to myself that I would do. Right? No, but you're 100% right, Jack. They should just move forward and start, trying to be better versions of themselves. And what's funny is during the process of reflecting on the relationship and trying to understand what happened and what went wrong and all that. Um, as you start going through all the grief processes and as you start getting over the guilt phase and stuff like that, you're going to um, you're going to definitely have times when you're like, okay, I should have left at this point, or I should have stood up for myself at this point, right? But I want to talk about a couple things that happen after a breakup. So one of the things that you're going to feel is like you're going to feel like you're going to feel like you're going to want to cry all the time, right? After a breakup, you're going to go through these emotions, um, like you're going to feel at one point you're going to be like, okay, like I can fucking cry right now, and something will set you off, like a song, or you watch a movie, and in that movie something like sad is happening, or even a relationship, like they're in a movie, they kiss each other, like that reminds me of my relationship, because your emotions are literally on the surface. They're so ready to come out and pour out of you. And one way to remedy that, when you feel like you could be at work, like after a breakup, you could be at work, or you could be at a friend's house, or you could be driving, you could be doing literally any stupid menial task, and you're literally going to um it's almost like it's just right here, it's ready to come out of you. And when you go through that, one way to remedy that whole thing is to give yourself predetermined times to grieve and cry, and 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 you know give yourself a specific time of the day. So just give yourself a time when you're like, okay, I'm going to grieve this relationship from this time to this time. I know it sounds odd, but if you actually give your brain that time, and you actually go and do purge yourself and cry and like let it out, it's really, really going to help you throughout the rest of the day. And if you do that every day or as needed, because there's nothing wrong with crying, there's nothing wrong with trying to be like with you know having emotions. You're a human being. You guys all have emotions. No, even the most masculine men, the stoic ones, have emotions. You just have to put them like so. For example, you can't always let it bother you at that moment, but what you can do is you can put it aside for now. You don't deny them, you just delay them, right? That's what I've learned so far. Because just men just have to be stoic, and they have to be stern and strong, because that's what the world expects of them. And then later on, you'll see, a guy will cry, and he'll take his time to, you know, move over there and start crying. But again, like there's nothing wrong with it, guys. If you guys ever feel like, you know, it's wrong to cry, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just make sure you have a good time and a place to do it, and make sure that you actually do process all those emotions. That's what I do. So after a nasty breakup, I always make myself go through all of those emotions on purpose. I actually do it all the time, as much as I can, because that's how you get over a relationship faster, in my opinion. They say it's time that heals wounds, but I mean, also in my experience with my body and myself, knowing what I know, I just purge it all. Try to purge it all. Cry as much as you can. Just, you got to get shit done too as a guy in this fucking world, right? Tyler Lowry says, been emailing you the last couple of days. Yeah, I remember, Ty. Paying for session this weekend. Excited to help. Excited for the help. I fucking need it. Yeah, I got you, bro. Don't worry. I have another person that just signed up too. So once you're in, we'll get you started, brother. Person with the weird name says, I haven't seen my ex in 3 months. And 2 days ago, he texted me saying, how do you feel about me? I haven't replied. I don't know what to say, even though I'm still in love with him. Yeah. I mean, don't even answer shit like that. How do you feel about me? Are you a guy or a girl? Forget. I just want to see the dynamic. Oh, what did you say, Patrick? Let's see here. Everyone should sit down and write a pro and con list of the relationship as soon as it ends, while the feelings are fresh, to truly get a view of what they're putting up with. And then Patrick says, it's really hard for me to get into that mindset while being around things and people that I'm used to the thoughts never going away from past partners. Yeah, it's difficult, but that's a good point. Oh, you're female. Okay. So yeah. Oh, he asked, I should have said, my bad. It's in the sentence. He asked me. Okay. My bad. Yeah, I mean, look, don't answer shit like that. He's just fucking trying to bait you to satisfy his ego, get validation from you. I don't think he actually wants to get back together with you at this point. It's hard to get a pro con list or truly detach. If it's hard to detach, then you need to have a good solid few months of hermit mode, sad music, audiobooks, and the gym. Yeah, definitely. Definitely sad music. Like, look, purging it is something that you guys really need to do. Shade says, why is it when you're single, all you see are couples? Because you're focusing on that. Look, you've probably heard of the theory, like when you buy a car, for example, all you can see is the car you just bought on the road, right? The mind sees what you focus on. Exactly. So when I bought my car, right, I have an Infinity. When I bought that, what the fuck do you think I see now everywhere? Infinities, right? So it's been 4 months, still feels as bad as the first week. You're not giving yourself enough time to grieve, Bill. I mean, again, it might take you time. It might take you. It's still very raw. The first year of a breakup can actually be very difficult to get through, especially a long relationship. What's up, Brian? How are you, buddy? My ex is being so rude and ignorant. What do I do? Does no contact make her calm down and miss you, or do you think it will make her wonder and reach out? Have you ever heard of people say absence makes the heart grow fonder, or out of sight, out of mind? I think it really depends. It can be both ways. Some people are out of sight, out of mind people, and some people are absence makes the heart grow fonder. But it really depends on who she is. I mean, again, no contact is just the best position to put yourself in. It's not always going to be a guaranteed way to get them to reach out to you. They might be angry at first about it, or maybe there's a lot of unprocessed emotions going on there, Brian. What do I do? What does it make her calm down? I mean, she broke up with you, right? Well, Brian, if she broke up with you, back the fuck off and don't say anything to her for quite a while. Like, how do you know she's being rude? What is she saying to you? Is she texting you? Is she calling you? Is she saying things to you? Like over like Facebook or social media? Like, just cut that shit off. Make her work for you, man. Oh, yes, okay. She's being smart when I reach out. Jennifer says, what do you think about the dumper asking for no contact? That means that they probably don't want to hear from you. Like, if I were to say, Jennifer, if I were to dump you and I was like, hey, I don't want you contacting me, so all that means at that moment in time, they don't want you to contact them. It's a pretty simple solution. Did all your exes? Yeah, mine did. Yeah, all of mine have. Yeah, because I did everything correctly a couple times. The first one was by accident. The second one was sort of known, and then the last ex that I had, I knew exactly what to do. So, but that's shit my dad taught me. My dad taught me, look, if a girl breaks up with you, like, you don't chase them. They'll come around eventually, and if they don't, you'll find a new girl. Usually it's the dumpy asking. You don't ask for no contact, you just do it. I mean, because the dumper thinks that because they ended the relationship, they have this sort of power, right? And they kind of do, because they did end the relationship on their terms. Now, when you ask for no contact, then yeah, I mean, you're asking for it technically. But it's because you want the power back. That's why you do no contact. Brian says, it sucks when you've never had a father figure in your life and you've got to learn all this from other people or yourself. That's what I'm here for, bro. You know how many times I've heard, you're like the big brother I've never had. I wanted you to be, I wish you were there as my brother. Yeah, see this, there's a comment here. Dr. Moonlight has all the solutions to your problems. This is especially popular in all of my big videos that have a lot of hiccups right now. Have a lot of views. Oh, it's so funny seeing some of these comments. Dumper nearly always has some feeling of a regret. Yeah. Well, they're never always 100% sure, right? They're never 100% sure that they want the breakup to end, right? They're just more on the edge of leaving than staying. Then, I mean, if you beg and plead, then you're just reinforcing it. It makes it worse. Wolf says, what if it was an online relationship for 6 months and there were true love and a lot of promises? Then I got stabbed because she slept with a real guy. And she don't want to be my friend. What the fuck? You got stabbed? That's exactly why you're here. After your last live, so Patrick says, after your last live, I literally threw out all my Sunday R&B soul playlist, romance, rom-com movies, and LL Cool J albums. I waited for love, then went after it, and didn't want it. Now nothing. Brendan says, my dumbass begged and pleaded, tried to be friends, and didn't go, no contact, right? We lived together, and it made much harder to do no contact. Yes, exactly. Brian says, I've been working out and working on hard on myself, my purpose and grinding because nobody wants to come back. Someone who's depressed and drinking every day. Exactly. And that's another point. That's a really good point, Brian. I want to elaborate on that a little bit. So when they break up with you, they are obviously don't want to come back to the same person. The reason they break up with you is because something's wrong. And they don't want to come back to the same person. They want to come back to a better version of you if they do come back. I begged and pleaded for 6 weeks. Oof. Tyler, damn. We'll help you out though, bro. I know that you're invested into actually helping yourself, so we'll go the extra mile together. Bill says, is it ever too late to do no contact if you reached out after being done? No, I mean the only thing is you just dig yourself a hole. You're gonna have to put extra time in. I don't know. It seems to work like that sometimes. Lefty says the dumper is going out and having fun, and she used me to get away from reality. Yeah. But also, they want to go out and have fun. Maybe they felt like they couldn't do that with you. Good point, Jack. Yeah. Really good point. Chest is sore as hell. Jack, how's business? It's good. Social media marketing stuff, and this stuff is awesome. Tyler says 7 days into no contact, and our mutual friends are suddenly texting me daily asking how I am, when I can hang out, what I'm up to. Yeah, they might want to be there for you, man. Lefty says, talked to her today, and we had a long convo. She told me about her problems and cried a few times. She cares, but she said she would text me and hasn't in a few hours. Bro, why is the video quality so low? It's on my MacBook, that's why. in a couple of weeks, I'll go get a new webcam and stick it on my other computer. But yeah, my MacBook. I have a MacBook, not a MacBook Pro. So the video quality is just cheese. Chest is sore as hell, knees weak, arms are swell. That's jokes. I agree the dumper shouldn't be treated. Jane says no contact has different kind of degrees, depends on the situation. Better love yourself first. It's a good point, Jane. 3 days. Wolf says 3 days. I spam her without stopping, but she keeps blocking me. Do want to tell you something? I mean, look, she broke up with you, man. She keeps blocking you because you keep reaching out and being like you're over pursuing. Brian says, do you think after no contact for a while it makes my ex wonder what I'm up to, and should I delete her friends off my Facebook or keep them? I mean, yes, the whole point is they might wonder about you, yes, and deleting her friends. I mean that because through her friend's Facebook, she can kind of keep an eye on you. So I wouldn't do that. What I would do is I would just leave it as it is and just keep doing no contact as you do and keep posting. Maybe you can post your progress in life. But again, if you've never done that and you start doing it, then it's a little weird, right? So do it slowly. Jack, 10 weeks since breakup, 8 weeks since last contact, and she contacted me that time 8 weeks ago. I feel you, man. Stay strong, bros. Stay strong. Tyler says, I have all my ex's friends on Snapchat and Instagram. So yeah, that sort of a gateway because I know that they're telling her about me. Yeah, I mean, you guys really need to find some shit to do, some shit to work on as a man. Like, I would always recommend working on your body like every day, a couple times a day. I started getting back into that, guys. And honestly, like, yeah, it hurts because I'm in a lot of fucking pain right now. But building something big, like something that takes a lot of time and effort, it's so important to do. Bill says the thing is they're literally gone forever. It's so hard to cope with. At first it is, but you haven't got to the acceptance part of grief yet. A lot of people go through, there's a few stages to grief, right? Oh, so that's another thing. You're going to feel a lot of different things after a breakup, right? I got to get back to the title of this video. So the things that you'll feel after breakup and like post breakup, like things like the ups and downs. So there's gonna be days that you're gonna feel absolutely awesome, and there's days you're gonna feel like pure shit, and you just have to literally take your your breakup day by day. So there's gonna be days where you're gonna feel guilty about the breakup. There's gonna feel days you're gonna be angry, right? You're gonna feel sad, and you're going to go through all of the grief stages. Not particularly in an order either. I mean, they are labeled in an order, but you're going to feel angry sometimes, and that's the second stage. Or you're going to feel like guilty right away instead of angry, right? But I mean, at the same time, you know, it's like when you actually go through those emotions, it's going through them that are going to bring you to the other side. Hiding from them and hiding your emotions and not crying and shit like that. It's like fuck. It's like you're only going on a bad road if you don't take time to heal, you know? Everybody here, by the way, please do me a really big favor and drop a like on the video. That would be awesome for you. Thank you, guys. Is it bad to unfriend people on social media? I mean, if you're going through a breakup, and I mean, what I did is I unfollowed them, so there was no like way that I could see what they were doing. But keep the channels of communication open. I mean, they have your phone number and stuff, right? But I would keep your your communication channels open. If you break no contact, what advice do you have? Start no contact again. Exactly, Jack. If they really care, they will call you. So again, it's your discretion on what you guys do if you want to delete them or not. I would say keep it open. Keep the channels of communication open. I think it's smarter to do that. But if you don't want to see their stuff, you can unfollow them, especially on Facebook. I don't know, because I don't do any of that blocking shit. I just move on with my life, right? But I know you guys do, so I think there are ways to unfollow people, and I think on Instagram there's just a follow and then unfollow. You either do or you don't. But on Facebook you can like make it so that you can't see their shit. But who uses Facebook that much anyways anymore? Young people at least don't. Jennifer says, I've decided after 6 weeks no contact that my ex doesn't deserve to enjoy the better version of me. I've done a ton of work on myself and already have an intention of stopping my perfect. Good for you. I'm glad to hear that, Jennifer. Brian says, yeah, because it's being nice and she was so ignorant because I think it was because we've been broken up for 3 weeks. I'm going to start no contact now. Yes, and don't break no contact because if you're starting it now, then, you have a long road ahead of you, my friend. Patrick says, I didn't actually save their phone numbers. I got a new phone. Yeah, Jack. Yeah. Perfect. Hi, Lynette. How are you? Hey, Crystal. Good to see you, girl. Good to see you. Dylan, how are you? Getting all the homies in here. Tyler says it's a great opportunity for them to see your progress. The challenge is not checking their social media or IG stories because that's cheating on your no contact. Not necessarily, but I mean, it's just going to be detrimental to your growth. What's up, Cody? How are you, man? I just stepped on a Lego. I'm raving in pain. Brian says, should you ever reach out to them after a while? Long time, Brian. Brian, are you booking a session with me or no? I thought you were. I forgot. By the way, guys, my channel is exploding. So I think because of these lives, we are absolutely crushing this. Brian, yes, I emailed you. Okay, I'll check my email again today. I've been extremely busy. I actually missed a coaching call today, and I feel bad. Told him I rescheduled. He was cool about it, though. What's your biggest encouragement advice for keeping no contact? You really, really have to start building your social circle and start really putting work in. It's going to be really hard. Danny, it's one of the hardest things you can do because you're out of control. You're out of control completely. So do things that are in your control. Do things like hanging out with your friends and building up your social circle. Do that stuff for sure. Okay. Lefty says, how much is the session? It depends on how long you want to talk to me for. There's a 30-minute option, and then after that, I don't have time limits. Usually the 30-minute options are for people who already done a coaching session before, and we don't need to go into everything. But yeah. So guys, we are actually at, let's see, 5,449. And I just crossed 5,000 like 2 days ago. So I've literally been growing by like 100 subscribers or more a day. And I think it's because of all the engagement that's going on here and the daily stuff. But I want to thank all you guys for being here and paying attention and stuff like that. You can ask me right here, Lefty. I don't have a website up yet. So I don't have like a page. Lynette says, I'm a 55-year-old woman and you're so wise beyond your years. That's why you're blowing up. Thank you, Lynette. Ah, Tyler, I see you. I just got it. Jack says, I'm a web developer, Kyle. Let me know. Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, Jack, fucking email me right now. I will pay you to build my fucking website. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, I see it, Tyler. I just saw it, bro. Brian says, I want to know how Corey Wayne gets all the girls. He's an OG. You know that how much is the unlimited time session? It's 167 USD, Lefty. There's an emergency, like same day coaching, which you can literally book right now if you wanted to. I usually get to it within 12 hours. That's 297, but 167 is the regular one. Regular is booked within 3 days. Okay. Regular coaching's booked within 3 days, unless I don't have much going on. So, excuse me. I got to go back up here. You give straight up honest advice. Yes, thank you. How do you pronounce your name? Is it like, I don't even want to try. I feel like I'll just butcher the hell out of it. Dylan says you're blowing up because you're not disrespectful and your audience knows to behave. That's what's so different about you. Thank you. Is Tyler's got to stick together through his heart? Yes. Oh, Wolf says, how long will no contact last? I don't know. It's hard to say. It's different for everybody. After I waited 3 months and she told us so want to speak to me, so it failed. Do I do another? Yeah, keep doing no contact for now. Lefty says if they reach out, some coaches are like asked to get a coffee or something. Bill, Coach Corey Wayne, lots of painful memories. Same here, Bill. Back in the day, man, I used to watch Corey Wayne like every single day until I watched him until like I understood this stuff really deeply. And I still see his I see his videos come up, but I just don't watch them as much as I used to. I would love to talk to him though, like in person. So the whole coffee thing is, look, I mean, what the coffee thing is they're going to feel like they want to see what it's like to be around you again. Are you going to be needy? Are you going to be like, I'm so sad that or are you going to be like normal? Are you going to be like, yeah, like let's try this again? Are you going to have your emotions in check? You know, he gets all the money. I know. I know his house is unreal. Like you guys are looking at my like bedroom wall. If you look behind him, he's got like a fucking like a fountain that's like a water thing. He's got like a fucking pinball machine. It's fucking badass. The thing is though, what I like about Corey is he's I don't know, he just feels genuine to me. I just feel like he doesn't actually go into relationships. I think he actually just does serial monogamy. But I don't know. I can't really tell. It's up to him though. He's living his life. He like wants to do what he wants to do. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? He's been on the grind for years. Yeah. And that's the thing, Jack. So right now, I'm at like 175 videos. When he was in the same place that I was at, he was pumping out like, I swear, I shit you not, like 7 videos a day, something like that. Was Corey the first dating coach? No, he wasn't, but he was the first that he wanted to be the top. So he literally put like a whole bunch of videos out at once. 2013. I think it was like 2011. Go to his channel. Here, I'll go to his channel right now, and and you can go to his, like, you can filter his oldest videos. I'll tell you right now how long it's been. You know that like other dating coaches reach out to me sometimes? Like I've heard like 3 coaches now have reached out to me asking to do an interview. And one follows me. Okay, he has 2,179 fucking videos. OG gangster shit right there. Has Alpha? No, he hasn't. I don't think he reaches out to anybody. He just does his own thing, which I respect Alpha Male a lot. He's good shit. I think all the other ones are BS. I feel like I can take Corey's advice. Well, I hope you don't think I'm BS, bro. Date oldest. Let's see. You know what? I think he deleted some of his videos, to be quite honest with you. But it says 7 years ago, which I guess would be 2012. Would that be 2012? 2011. Something like that. Yeah, 7 years ago. Fuck, man. Insanity. What's awesome, too, is the YouTube stuff is good. Fuck, like when you grow to that size, and Corey is an average-looking guy, which makes it more believable. AMS is despicable. Dylan, look, AMS, he's doing his own thing. And the thing is, Dylan, I understand why you might not like him, but what Alpha Male Strategies is doing is he's like doing what he wants to do. And if he does that, that's his own thing, and you shouldn't hate him for it. Well, you can hate him for it because you're a girl, but guys want to do that. Some of them. Bill makes women lick his arse. That's hilarious. But yeah, hot and cold. Should we go no contact? Yes, Lefty, definitely. Because they're going to be warm and then cold some moments, right? So it's going to be really, really hot and then really, really cold. Sometimes they miss you. Sometimes they have all those fucking thoughts and feelings coming up about you. Then they go cold because they're still unsure about you, or maybe they have a distraction in their life. Keep no contact going. I have to go back up here and see what all you guys all said here. Corey Wayne is a legit pimp. Yeah, I love Corey. Wolf says, do you think it's true the cheater always ends up being the beggar? No. Some people don't get theirs. Tyler says, the only other guy I've followed is Craig Kenneth. Seems reputable and intelligent. Craig and Margaret. Yeah. I hear a lot about him, but I don't watch his stuff. I have people that have actually come to me for coaching stuff that did coaching sessions with them and hated it. But I mean, I'm sure that that's going to happen. I mean, there's going to be things that I'm sure he's busy. You know what I mean? And like some people don't feel like they were valued during their sessions. That's why I don't put time limits on my sessions. But what I'll do is I'll book them a little further apart. When I get too busy, I might have to put time limits on my sessions. You know what I mean? So. But the thing is, what I really want to do is I want to come out with a course that covers so much of this stuff for you guys, and I've been outlining the fuck out of it lately, so I can help you guys. He goes into a lot about psychology. Yeah, I heard about that. I've actually been researching a little bit on attachment styles and attachment trauma and stuff like that. Craig has some great theory on attachment style. If you're looking, yes, I am looking to learn. I'll look at it. That sets you apart. No time limit. Yeah, I mean, I don't have I have other obligations like my other business, but again, I make my own schedule. So my neck is super itchy right here. But besides smashing the gym. Do you guys have Instagram? All of you, please follow me on Instagram. I want to do Instagram lives too because I also want to get that audience over here. Niraj, I can't thank you enough. I'm short of words. Follow your advice and got her back, and the bond is even stronger than before. Let's give a slow clap to Niraj Sharma. Come on, guys, let's do this. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Post some claps. Post them. Danny, it's masculine _ energy. I'm going to update my profile picture soon, too. Jack, I just got your email about the web development stuff. I'll tell you right now, and then email me back later. But are you still here, by the way, Jack? Say yes. So I'm not talking to a fucking wall. Yes, that's it. Give the claps. That's it. That's it. Yes, I love it. Tyler says, that's why I booked with you in our short email convo. You already looked out for me. That sold me. Good, man. Good. It's who I am, bruh. Okay, Jack. So basically, I'll give you guys. Well, Wolf, it's masculine _ energy. I'll show you what it looks like. Looks like this. I've just been reposting a bunch of random shit. So, Jack, what I want from it is a simple. I'll give you a couple of like website like things to base off of. Okay. I like what I want, but obviously I just want some like I want it to be a blog so I can post blog and I can do SEO. I'm good at SEO stuff. I already know how to do all that. But I just want to be able to have a coaching session where people pay by credit card or by PayPal. And then testimonials, blog, email marketing section, like so that people click, they can, I want to be able, people to be able to see how many people are in there. Simple shit. I just don't have time to fucking do it right now. Like, so yeah, definitely. And let me know how much it'll cost because I'll pay you like right now if I can. Patrick says, when I was down on myself right after high school, I watched him nonstop. I always hated myself for not looking beta after watching Corey. Yeah, I mean, and there's been a couple of moments where Corey just seems so composed. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get a new computer soon too, guys. So I think I'm gonna get an iMac or an iMac Pro. I don't know which one. iMac Pro is obviously expensive as fuck, but they last for years. So Tyler, been watching other coaches and they're saying neglect is an exception to no contact. Can you confirm this? Brian says, how long have you been on YouTube? Like 8 months. 7, maybe 8 months. Brian, Tyler, to be honest with you, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. The only reason why is when you neglect someone and then they lose attraction to you, like when you neglect somebody, I mean, it's really hard to get them back because they're like, okay, like, you know, during their relationship, they didn't really, you know, love me that much or show me that they did. Jack, yeah, we'll need to talk in depth when you're free. Should take 30 minutes. Yeah, no, just I believe you're gonna blow up. I already am, Brian. It's going really fast. But Tyler, to answer your question, so when the attraction's already dropped, in my opinion, you can say to them at the end of the relationship or whenever you choose to, hey, look, I realize I neglected you, and here's how I would change situations if we ever did get back together. But give them the space to miss you because they're going to miss some things about you. I wrote down those notes really quick, though. Yeah, no. Okay. So, Jack, add me to Skype. My Skype is... Actually, I'll email it to you. So not everybody here just gets it and starts fucking messaging me like crazy. But I want to make sure that I can update the blog and the prices, and that's it. That's all I really want to do. And I'll email you like if I ever want to change something or whatever. Prime Sups says 10-year relationship, early 40s, 3 kids, engaged, 1.5 years. Restraining order for the last month. Found out today she's been on a dating site. Felt good. Last 6 months now I feel like death. Ouch, man. Sounds good, Jack. Dylan says, if I speak to my ex's brother, no. Just don't talk about your ex with the brother. That's the whole thing. Try to avoid that. Yeah, Brian, I've been on YouTube for 8 months. 8 short months. I know I'm moving you, just I'm airing, my computer's warm. Wolf says, what if she's already with another person? Will she even think about me one day? Someday, yeah, maybe. But I mean, they're distracted by a different person. So it's going to be difficult for you. Tyler says, her friend, which is also one of my buddies, says she's trying to move on. Should I be worried about that? Or should I just... How she's feeling right now? Right now it is. But worrying about her moving on is only going to make things worse. Okay? Because you're just going to sit there in agony because things aren't the way you want them to be. Now, what I would do is I would increase your social circle, Tyler. Then from there, start hanging out with different people and start meeting new girls. Start talking to new people. I'm not telling you to move on and start fucking other girls right away. But if you did do that, it's going to instill some confidence back in you that other people desire who you are. That will give you a lot more options. You're going to have more options that way than if you're sitting around moping at home. Okay? Does that make sense? Keep dropping my ring. Lefty says she messages me because she needs some papers at my house. Just ignore. Well, what papers are they? Are they important? I did that. Now I'm dying. I feel like moping. Go back out and start over. Because right now there's nothing you can do. Prime. Start the no contact and start moving forward and improving yourself again. And start talking to new people. Medical and scholarship papers, then yeah, I'd give them to her. But what you can do is you can put them in like one of those big yellow paper things, right? Stick that in there and then leave it somewhere for her, like somewhere that she can grab it from you without, maybe your mailbox or something, you know what I mean? Leave it open or something. Zest says, how long should I wait on an ex to contact me? Like, when should I say, fuck it, move on to the next chick? Right now, Zest. now I don't want to. I know, because you're upset. Patrick says, with not wanting love anymore, how to just have fun with girls here and not wanting more after just one encounter with them every time I want to walk away before I become beta. Patrick, like, after you start seeing a girl, you become attached quickly? Is that what you're telling me? Wolf says, if I move on, do I expect my ex to will text me again after 1 year has passed? So you don't advise giving there in person? That's up to you, Lefty. But Wolf, after a year, move on. Move on with your life. They might reach out. They might, but just move on with your life. That's way too long. That's one full. You don't know? Do you know how much shit you could do in a year? I built this masculine energy stuff, and I've literally been making a really good income for the last like 4 or 5 months of it, and I've built it in 8 months. Not even a full year has passed with this brand yet. Tyler says, Tyler, I have been doing the same shit, man. Lived inside my head, worrying about every little thing she could be doing. The best thing I have done so far is telling myself it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because the only thing that's going to change it is how you change your life. Have school in 2 weeks, so that'll help a lot. Yeah, you'll be busier. Exactly. You'll be busier. Tyler says if she's going to come back, that's all that matters. Nothing between the breakup or her coming back that she does. Only what I do. Yes. Only what you do. Because, again, she doesn't want to come back to the same person. She wants to come back to a better version of you. This is why girls will tell you, I'm in love with you. I love you, but I'm not in love with you. She's just not in love with what became of the relationship or you or whatever. Right? Guys, I'm going to get an office soon. So you guys are going to help me decorate what the office is going to look like. I'll do my coaching calls there. I'll do my videos there. I cannot wait to get my office. There's a couple that I'm looking at. One is a bit of a drive though, so but I'll get so much more work done. I'll pop a couch in there and have a nap. Fast. Lots of phallic. What? Brian says, hey, Kyle, quick question. Should I just go cold on Facebook or keep posting? What's the best thing to do? Keep doing what you've been doing, bro. Lefty says, got a text right now. Should I sit on it till from her or him? Yeah, chill till tomorrow morning. I know it'll be difficult, but put your phone away. Make it seem like you've been busy. Yeah, but I broke no contact today, sadly. I know it seems like you just reset and it's going to be really difficult, but you can start again. But day by day, it gets more difficult every single day. You have to be able to control yourself. Jard says, no. Yes. Prime says, if you get a couch, we can start a barely 18 couch casting business on Pornhub. Oh, man. Just Jar's fine. I'll call you Jar. Jar Jar. If I call you Jar Jar, are you mad at me? Couch casting business. That's hilarious. Patrick says, no, I want. No, oh, she said, oh, wait. No, I want to date them after they give me that vibe. They peg me as a beta because I'm not an asshole to them, which they see as alpha. You don't have to be an asshole. Hey, John, you don't have to be an asshole, Patrick. You can just look, man, you have to be assertive. Okay, that's all it is. And you just don't be read a book. It's here, I'll fucking tell you right now. This will help you a lot, okay? It's called No More Mr. Nice Guy by Robert Glover. Buy that book and read it. Read it in a day. Read it today. It's a 6-hour audio read, which if you double the speed, it's like 3 hours. So just get through it. Kyle, thanks for the advice on the key situation. Then I answered a lot of my questions. Got you, bro. Tyler says, do you buy the whole reattraction concept, or do you prescribe the idea that they're already attracted but just turned off? I think it's more, okay, look, Tyler, there's physical attraction. There's like I guess mental or emotional attraction as well. The physical attraction's there, but that's not enough to keep somebody with you if they're basically not happy, right? So when you engage with a woman, she's going to be attracted to you physically, right? And that's what brings her in. But when she falls in love with you, it's more about you and your personality and you as a man and your masculinity and shit like that. That's what they fall in love with. So when you're not living that, or you are, if they don't like what they've been sold, let's say, then that's the thing. It's they're just turned off at this point. You can reattract exes. I've done it. I just didn't choose to go back to them. Wolf says, Will, you are right after all. Since I watched most of your videos, I've moved on to achieve my goals, which is be an aircraft maintenance engineer. Awesome. With that tractor. Yeah. I mean, when you move on to bigger and better things, and like career wise and financially, then yeah, that's hot. Tactical Texan, my brother. How are you, bro? Brian says, do they forget about you with no contact or not seeing each other? Some people are out of sight, out of mind. Some people are make the absence makes the heart grow fonder. So they will miss you. They'll think about you. But if they were already really over the relationship, then that's it. Thank you for the super chat, Nick. You're awesome, bro. $10 donation. Thanks, bro. My dude. Daryl says, been in no contact for 3 months. She told my mother that she thinks about me. Still no word. What other books would you recommend? Danny, oh, that's another thing I want to do on the website, Jack, by the way, if you're still here, is a book recommendation list. And I want to have, in the future, I might have a store that I want to sell, like I might have like a clothing line or something that I do. The Rollo Tomasi books are good. I would do Rational Male series. They have Preventive Medicine. They have the Rational Male, and then they have Positive Masculinity. I would read People Love You by Jeb Blunt. It's actually kind of like a sales book, but it really helps with relationships too. If you mix and match it, sort of like sales and relationships are very fucking. I haven't read Atomic Attraction before, so I can't recommend that myself. But Nick is one of my students, so if he says it's good, then it's got to be good. It's got to be good enough. All Good in the Hood. Hey, Deep, how are you? It's good. So that's by Chris Canwell, right? Develop Attraction guy. Read Sex at Dawn by Christopher Ryan. That's a good one. The Way of Men by Jack Donovan is good. Mate by Jeffrey Miller and Tucker Max is good. Tactical Guide to Women by Sean Smith is good. Let's see here. Extreme Ownership by Jocko Willink is good. We've talked about that one before. The Way of the Superior Man by David Data is good. Bachelor Pad Economics by Aaron Clary is good. How to Win Friends and Influence People is good. People by You by Jeb Blunt is good. 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is good. That's another sales book. Mastering Yourself by Corey Wayne is good. Where am I at here? Obviously, 3% Man. I haven't listened to that book in a while. That's at the bottom of my list. Woo wee. Damn. I have a lot of books that I still aren't even downloaded on my phone anymore. Yeah, but No More Mr. Nice Guy is a really good book too. Let's see here. Deep says, my ex called yesterday on my birthday twice and also in the morning. Me, no reply. Driving to work listening to you right now. Awesome, bro. Thanks for coming in. Prime says, just take care. Okay, that's what they mean by asshole. I can bang almost any chick and literally date them, but not one that I care about. Her attraction's so low, she implemented legal no contact. Cody Step 13 things mentally strong people don't do is my current read if you're looking for self. Cody, email that to me. I'll check that out. I will, Jack. I actually have to set up my Amazon Associates. I will do that. I actually did, but they closed my account because the website wasn't being used enough or something like that I provided to them. So they closed it. So I'll just reopen it. You can reopen it again. John said, did no contact with this girl. I went on a date with whom I was digging, and she said she didn't want to date. Played it cool. Now she's following me on IG. Still me. Oh, by the way, Jack, I have the they do, Jack, they do. I have the domain already purchased. It's masculineenergy.net. Low traffic. Yeah, that's what it was. Low traffic. Exactly. I already have the domain purchased. You can actually go to the site. I just don't, there's nothing there. There's like one blog post there. Jack says, do you ever have clients that refuse to use your advice? No, because no, like it's nothing like that, Jack. It's more like what pisses me off is when I tell somebody to do something and they literally go and do the opposite. Then they're like, well, like she's not doing, like, nothing's happening. It's like, yeah, you're not listening to what I told you. I mean, but that comes with being a teacher. Thanks again for the donation, Nick, my brother from another mother. Prime Sup says you have 3 sales. You have to have 3 sales in 1 month off your website for an Amazon. Right. That's right. And I didn't have that. It was like really, I had like a one-off, like 1 or 2 would get sold or some shit like that. So yeah, you're 100% right, Prime. Kyle, if you're no contact and you don't see them, how do you increase their attraction? Because I understand no contact will, but she reached out before. Any thoughts? This is where social media can play a hand in your favor. If you start showing that you are growing your muscles, your brain, if you start showing all that stuff there and you catch their attention that way, then that's a really, really good way to get them to see the progress that you're making. But other than that, it's not really going to happen any other way. Tyler says the concept of no contact is supposed to attract someone because they want to perceive what yeah, exactly. Yeah. And when you start growing and becoming a better version of you, they're going to be like, hey, that person's not the same person I was dating. They're going to be a better version of the person I was dating. So hopefully when they do, revisit the idea, they're going to be like, hey, like, I want to see what this is all about. Why are they different? Apex, yeah, I'm going to play some PUBG in a bit with my buddy. Almighty Hector, what's up, brother? Hey, coach, I remember when I met my ex, I asked her why she wasn't in a relationship, and she said, I haven't found anyone in my level. No, no, man, that's okay. She's just looking for somebody who, all that really means, in my opinion, is she hasn't found somebody that rocks her socks. She's looking for somebody that really fucking does it for her. Here's something that you should do, Hector, and all you guys that are listening. Whenever somebody asks you a question like that, or somebody says something like that that really kind of makes you think, put yourself in their shoes. Literally think about, hey, this person might have been in a lot of relationships. Hey, this person maybe went through a lot of heartbreak, maybe whatever, just a bunch of shit, right? Then sometimes you'll understand the answer to your question through empathy. And like, I know it sounds kind of wacky, but look, she's looking for someone, like, think about it. She's looking for someone that's on her level. She's looking for a very masculine, very specific thing. That's what she's looking for. And again, I have to thank all you guys for watching my stuff, because literally, like, I'm looking at my analytics right now, and like, you guys are fucking awesome. I love my fans and people that come hang out. Wow. I'm still so surprised and how fast this grew. So 5 more minutes, guys, and I'm outie. Crystal, I think, left. It's your personality, bro. I hope so. Some people don't like, I'd say like 8% of people don't like me at all. What's up, King? How you doing, bro? I wonder how exactly high level does she think she is and why. I don't know, but if that turns you off, then don't go out with her. She's still a woman, bro. She's still looking for very specific things. It's just not. Look, I'm not going to do it for everyone, Jack. It's just the way that it is. There's some people who don't like Corey Wayne. There's some people who don't like Craig Kenneth. There's some people who don't like AMS. There are some people who don't like. There's some people who don't like fucking. Who are the nicest people in the world? Like I don't know. Some people just don't like other people. My ex has a habit of turning all of her exes into friends. I think she might be pissed that I turned her away from that. Exactly. I totally get it. Personal preference. Exactly, Jack. It's just some people don't like my blunt approach. Some people are most people are just snowflakes. And when they get hit with truth, they don't like it because it fucks up their belief system. Think about it. When I post a video and you're coming here because you're like, okay, what I grew up with about attraction and about relationships doesn't work. You're going to go looking for answers, right? Is why. Exactly, Jack. Why would I fucking... I won't lie to you. Hector, okay. Yeah, it makes sense now. We have a lot in common, things that we're going to just be on it. Exactly. Master Apps, what's up, bro? You should turn away from that. Those are the worst. Girls that are friends with their exes. Yep. Bro, the blunt approach is why I fucks with you. Exactly. Pope of Pizza. You're relatable in the sense that your channel is more casual than others, which is why I like your content. It's down to earth. Thank you, man. You're awesome. I hope to see you again. I'll be here. I'll be here doing lives as much as I can. Bro, I got threatened with police by blowing up Max's phone too much. I fucked it up. First love, one-itis. Chris, don't worry, man. We all fuck up, man. You're here to learn. That's okay. Now that you've said that, and now that you know better, if you fuck it up again, now it's your fault. Okay? But it's okay to fuck up once. Okay? There's nothing wrong with that. It's when you know better, right? Danny says, good job, Colin. Congrats on blowing up the channel. How often do you do live chat schedule? I've been trying to do them every day, Danny, but sometimes it just, with my other business, it gets too fucking difficult, and coaching, and trying to obviously put up a website, and trying to do all this other bullshit. So I got to outsource some shit, but I'm trying to do them every day. Shade Cole says, yeah, man, I have no interest in getting back together. Good. Move on, Shade. Pope of Pizza says, many people enjoy these lives. It's a good way of making your channel unique from others. I mean, like, what other way to sell yourself? I mean, like, I'm not, and that's not what me saying, like, I want to get all of you guys to buy shit from me. Like, obviously I have a business here, but what I mean is, what better way for people to see what I'm really like? You know what I mean? Answering people's questions and helping you. Anybody who wants further help can just book a session, right? So if you have quick questions, boom, you can ask me. But yeah, like, what other fucking better way to help you? And yeah, do you think you now would be a nice platform for you to broadcast on? What the fuck is that? I'll look it up. You now. Live stream video chat. What the fuck is this? What sucks is being a trainer and getting a cute client that can tell digs you. Dick her down, bro. I get why you wouldn't, though. Professional reasons. You now. Is this new? Just random live streams like this one where you can comment on, leave gifts. Well, the thing about YouTube is you guys, like when people type what they're looking for, this is what they're looking for. That's random. So I don't know how well that would go over there, but oh, I guess they got hashtags. Cool. Let me see here. Lefty says some coaches are like, no contact will scare them away if attraction levels are low. So advice is to bring them every 3 to 7 days. Thoughts on this? Who the fuck said that? Dan Bacon? Did Dan Bacon say that? It's like since 2011 or something like that. I'm looking at it now. I don't know. I know, Jack. That's what I said too. What the fuck? Are there any short people in the house? I found something online that when you put it in your shoes, it makes you a couple inches taller. So if there's any short people in the house, you can look a little bit taller. Jack, you're 6'2". Bill says Dan Bacon. Chris Eddy says, yo, Dan Bacon got a smooth way with words, but I don't know if it's all good. It's not all good. We're not friends with social media. I'm screwed. Dan Bacon is cool, but he legitimately thinks you can show lasting change in 3 days as if it's decent woman. No. So I could be even taller. Yeah, you could throw in, you could literally throw in, there's one that's 2 inches, and there's one that's 1 inch, and then there's one that's adjustable. Cotton Teeth says, don't listen to anything from Dan Bacon. Lefty says, yeah, Dan, guess from that reply you don't agree. No, I don't agree with that. 6'5" to 6'7". I don't think you need to get any taller, King. Dylan says, I hope you don't change only for the better. No. The only thing that will change is like as my channel explodes and gets bigger, I'll have to change prices. But I'll try to keep them within a reasonable price. I take some advice from every coach I find. Yeah, and that's the thing, Master Epps. There's certain things that are part of the game. Like I get a lot of people that, not a lot of people, I get like literally like 1 or 2 comments a month that are like, you got this from Corey Wayne. And it's like, well, Corey Wayne was the first to the scene. And then you read a bunch of books and you realize that it's just part of the game. You do business coaching too? Yes, I do, King, yeah. My other business is social media marketing and search engine optimization stuff. I know how to do all that perfectly. Lefty says, yeah, broke no contact because of his videos. Guess I fucked it up. Yep. You're 5'9", Danny. There's a thing here called lift kits. I found it. I think I was on. I don't know what the fuck I was on, to be honest, because I was like, hey, I can help my short brothers here, and you guys can put this in your shoes, like legit. So, Cotton Teeth, 5'7". Yeah, like you can buy these. They're like one's like $50-$60 or whatever, and you can put these in your shoes and make it yourself a little bit taller. The only thing is when you fucking take your shoes off, right? Master, you didn't get this from Corey Wayne. Certain strategies work, so it's natural. Natural. More than one coach agree. Exactly. Actually, a lot of people are going to say the same advice. Chinmoy says, hey, Kyle, quick question. Does no contact work if your ex has a lot of common friends with you? And yes, you just have to not talk very much to them. Ingrid, short as F. Ingrid, you know what? You're just tall. Chris says, got hit with the love you, but not in love with you. Ouch. Wasn't spending enough time with her and treating her special and shit. It's hard in long-term relationships. Your girl kind of becomes a bro, but they hate it. Roommates. Ingrid says beta. What? Ingrid, what are you talking about? Everyone has value. Short guys just have to go out with girls that are shorter than them. They don't fuck with tall girls. Except my dad. My dad did. What's up, American? How you doing, bro? Master App says, no contact did wonders for me, to be honest. The girl whom I think didn't give a shit about me came back after 2 months of no contact, exactly. I was in the friend zone before. Oh. Rhonda says, what's up, Kyle? Hey, room, where's a good place to meet on a first date? Pretty much anywhere. Sorry, Rhonda, okay, so to answer your question a little bit better than that, a good place to meet on a first date, fuck, like anywhere. Like you can go to I would always suggest making your first date romantic, if you can, Rhonda, and then from there you can literally just. Sorry, that was my son. Funny. I think you're bullshitting me. So, coffee shop. You can do anything. You can do coffee shops. You can fucking go bowling. You could do pool. You could do whatever. I've literally had dates where I just walked with them. Just walked around downtown. Went to a bunch of different places. We walked by and we're like, hey, you want to go eat there? Yeah, sure. You know what I mean? Just keep it real casual. Literally, the only thing is they're just going to enjoy the company. That's all they care about. Dylan says, mindful attraction is awesome, but the dudes that follow him are a bunch of bitter assholes. Hate the audience, love the content. Is that the guy that helps chicks? Beach is always awesome, yeah. Get to see him with their clothes off, half their clothes off anyway. Chris says, if I no contact, can you recover from leave me alone? Full block? Yeah, you can. That's the whole point. Ingrid, you're funny. What are your thoughts on incels? They need help. In Toronto, a couple of close by, literally some guy ran over a bunch of people who was thought to be an incel. Chris says, I will donate $1,000 to this if she ever talks to me again. Deal. Lefty says, why would they tell you about how much they're going out there and who they're out with? Make you jealous? Yeah, that's a good idea, King. Should I like making 2 or 3 dates in one. Yeah, that's actually how you can. Does it let you say shit on here? Yeah. I say fuck, shit, piss, motherfucker all the time. Oh, you mean written? Yeah, it does let you, yeah. What would it tell you? Why would they tell you? Yeah, they do that to make you feel like shit sometimes. They're just being manipulated. Don't listen to it, Lefty. Yeah, if you don't have, look, just do no contact, Chris. American says, Kyle, if you show how much you're having fun with life without them, after a breakup, does it work well in reattracting them? Yes. Having a fun life is something you should always be doing in a relationship or not. Patrick says, if you ask them about who they were before you and they don't say anything, how will you know their background? You don't change for yourself, but why don't they change for you? The attraction level is not high enough to make that appealing in their eyes, I guess. Also, if they're not going to tell you about their background, then there's something that.
Okay, a girl who's sleep. Okay, if it's a girl who's not telling you about her background, she's might have been around and she doesn't want to be slut shamed by you, something like that. Guys, I gotta go in 5 minutes. I said this 15 minutes ago, so yeah. Why do you need their backgrounds on topic and shows insecurity? Master, it's a good point. Chinmoy says, Kyle, quick question. If your ex has many common friends with you, knows what you've been up to, will no contact still work even though curiosity isn't there? Yeah, because they're going to miss parts of you. They're going to miss, again, they have to miss the relationship, right? They have to miss what was there before. No contact will help. We'll at least try. It will be the best position to get them to think about that, right? That's what I'm talking about. Well, don't say either of that shit on you now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but no, American, or I think it was American that had a good question, a good point. Yeah. Yeah, you guys have to have a really, really good life outside of your relationships. Seriously. What's a good way to detach emotionally as in being able to walk away? I have trouble detaching and she always sneaks back into my mind. Okay, American, here's the thing, bro. And I don't mean to diss you in any way, but your life isn't full of things that create abundance in your mind. So when you are completely abundant in life, American, when you don't really worry about money too much, or when you don't feel stressed out in your life, or you have a really good social circle, or you have, when you have like, let's just say the perfect life. When you get a girlfriend, your girlfriend is going to just be an addition to this, not the center of it, not the focus. It's just an extra piece. So your life got consumed by her. So you need to focus on creating abundance in all parts of your life. Then you're not going to really be, it's not that you want to stay, I mean, you want to stay detached to a certain degree, but you just don't want to become overly attached, okay? So to do that, you have to be living a life outside of your relationship, a good life that you made with your friends and family and all that shit. That's how you stay detached. Lefty says, so if they contact you and reply, does that mean that doesn't ignore? So if they have a pumpkin with you on a pumpkin patch date, that's a keeper. Facts. So I just want to close this off by continuing on with that. And all the stuff that you're obviously going to go through in a relationship is up and down. Maybe I'll go into a actual like video where I'm not having a live conversation because it was kind of hard to talk about it. But I want to close this off with saying, like, most people in this on this planet find love and then they ignore the most important parts of their life, which is like creating a good life for yourself. You're here to do that for yourself. Your parents can help you, can help propel you that way. They can oh, is it down? Just reload, just refresh, guys. Refresh. Yeah, Chris, you got to be careful. Hey, Plank, how you doing, bro? I'm getting out of here real soon. So, Chris, you have to find a good balance. But if you focus on career too much, hey Karen, if you focus on career too much, then she's going to feel like rejected. Yeah, I went down, thought it was my internet. No, sometimes it's just me. It's probably my computer. But anyway, just I'm going to close off. Your parents can literally propel you into having a good life and stuff like that. They can kind of give you like a boost. But what you have to realize is that you are here to live your life and your life alone. And relationships, they're just an addition to your life. A woman is just an addition. Okay. I'm getting to it right now, American. So you guys have to live completely abundant lifestyles on your own. And then if your relationship doesn't suit it, then what do you think has to go? The relationship. So you would dump someone if you had sex with them too soon. When is too soon to you? Excited for coaching? Tyler, I saw what you said. Thanks, God, I love you. Thanks for coming, Chinmoy. I'll see you soon. So, but yeah, start living an abundant life. So write down everything that you want to be really, really good at, American. Start there. Then from there, you literally work on that shit every fucking day. You don't stop. And this is what's going to keep you from getting too attached to a woman. But I gotta go, guys. I will catch you all later. And I am done.